Hello everyone, I'm Faded Oasis. Thank you for tuning into my stream here on twitch.tv/Faded Oasis or watching the VOD on youtube.com/@Faded Oasis. I it's Monday. I'm building Lego today. And I'm gonna try my best over the next like 10 minutes or so to try and calm down and relax because I've had a very stressful 15 minutes or so. I found out I was setting up stream and neither of my Lego cams were working. I'm like, what the heck? What's going on here? So I checked both of them. The batteries are dead. Both of my Lego cams are phones that are just plugged into power, and then I've got programs on my desktop that grab video via Wi-Fi. But both of the phones are just dead. So I'm like, okay, what's up? Batteries are dead. Okay. Plug them in. Have some trouble powering one of them on. I get one of them on. Hey Molly, how are you? And then I'm like, screw it. I've still got my personal phone, my everyday phone. I'll just put that. So that's what my top camera is again. The other one is charging on a supercharger. So hopefully I can get that one up and running soon. But while I was trying to fix that, I realized it has been cold here recently. So I was wearing a t-shirt and a sweatshirt. Almost a sweater, not quite. One of the pullovers with a zipper that goes down to about here. And I noticed that, I was running around to get to my phones and try and get to chargers and stuff, but I was getting pretty hot. Like, what the heck's going on? And I realized that my heating has been on for like 15 minutes and not shutting off when it reached the temperature that it should have. So I run over to the thermostat and fix that thing while I'm trying to fix phones and trying to set up for stream, and now it's 6 o'clock and I'm late, and I got everything working. My thermostat is set to like 65 degrees right now, just so it doesn't tick on again. I changed out of my sweater and into a t-shirt, and I'm just trying to calm down, have a nice chill time while we build Lego. The rest of the day was mostly uneventful. Like, it was a fine day. I had some trouble thinking at work. I just couldn't focus. But other than that, it was like, whatever. Hi Molly, hi Pug, how are both of you? So yeah, we're building an enterprise. We have most of the drive section, minus the nacelles. But we have the tops of the nacelles, so that's cool. I need to remove. I added these to make them stand up off of there, so they would look slightly better. They're just stacks of spare 1x1s that I had. And Heller, hi Heller, how are you? How's this looking? This is out of focus. What? Did that just lag? No, it's fine. So I want autofocus this one over here. Right, I didn't autofocus this after I got it working. There we go. That looks better. Alright, we're up to bag 13. And I forget how far in we are. I'm gonna guess page 150. Did I do that part? Yes. Okay, we're after page 150. But not too far after. So I'm close. Oh, we had not started building the nacelles yet, right? Yeah, that was oh, we're on bag 13, and this is, oh, because there was the stand as well. All right, let's jump to page 222. That looks like the bottom, so we're not quite there yet, but I'm closer. Bag 14. Bag 13. All right. So let's set this aside. That looks good. Oh, that is still jumping. I wonder if I need to change the battery settings on that. Maybe just reload the page. Hopefully that'll fix it. Nobody saw that. That is not the right frame rate. That is less frame rate. All right. That looks better. Okay. Let's crack open bag 13. All right. So I hope everyone's doing okay today. Hope everyone's had a great holiday and New Year's and everything. Mine was fantastic. I got to do a 5-day stream. Not continuously 5 days, but 5 consecutive days of long streams. Where I got to play a whole lot of cool games with a whole lot of cool friends. Oh, right. I still need to cut the Mario Kart VODs into videos. I didn't do that yet. I said I was going to. I lied, I guess. Sorry. My watch was great 5 days. Really enjoyed the Megathlon. Caught up with the first VOD. Great. I am going to be breaking those out into the individual days. So there will be 13 VODs of 45 minutes to an hour each. And it will be... I'll upload them and set them so that they're going live like one per day, just like Season 0 did. Maybe I can get one of them done tonight and set it to go live tomorrow at like 10 p.m. Oh, no, I said I wanted to be at... If we do it 5 p.m., then it'll be right before you can watch the Megathlon before my stream. I won't be overlapping. I'm only separating these out because there's just so many identical pieces here. There. Alright. And then the small pieces, where I'll just grab from those. Okay, we're building this times 2, so I'm just gonna build 2 of them. understand why step 343 is to put one of them on. And then step 344 is put the rest of them on. Why don't we just put all 4 of them on at once? Oh, this camera is very skippy. I guess I'm gonna use this camera. Which can be zoomed in a little bit. This isn't... Oh, that's fine. Okay. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna do these a page at a time. That'll be easiest. Let me move these. I can do that. I should put these on the blue thing first. That way everything will line up. I am happy with how everything with the streams went. It was fantastic. Wednesday, the pre-show, that lasted the whole stream, the tier list thing. I had ideas for like things to do if it didn't take the whole stream, but it did. I need to click back in. There we go. Thursday and Friday, the Megathlon, I have ideas about things that need to change, and luckily none of them are major. Some of the challenges need to be tweaked. I do like that they are of varying difficulty. There are some easy ones, some harder ones. It creates nice mechanics, I think. But some of them being literally impossible is obviously bad. I do like, so there's an issue with time. I love how long the Megathlon is. 13 days, you can record it in about 13 hours. It's a nice feeling for like length of time. But even something I didn't notice in Season 0 is even the distance between Bot Alto and Bot Baxter, the first and second place bots, is so large after that there's too wide of an area for me to be in, where I've clearly beaten Bot Baxter, there's no challenge there, but there's no way I can catch up to Alto. And that is weird. And the only way I know to fix that is either change how scoring works, which doesn't seem like a great option, or make it shorter. which also doesn't seem like a great option. I've been toying around in my head with the idea of a catch-up mechanic where I just thought of something better, actually. So I've got my goals, but they're all for that day, and they only affect that day. I'm wondering if a long-term goal system where there are goals that last the entire event, and once I complete them, I start earning those points. So I haven't figured out numbers, obviously, I'm just spitballing here, but a tournament, like, have 9 goals, 6 of them change every day, 3 of them are locked in for the entire tournament, and it's something absurd, like hit 100 cars, or get hit with 10 blue shells. And once I hit those, then I start earning that 10%, which means early on in the tournament, all of my scores will be low. And then as I earn those, I'll be able to earn all those points, and so my scores in the later days will be higher than the earlier days, allowing me to hopefully catch up and make my way up the ranks. Basically, so it'll feel like I'm fighting my way up instead of hanging out between first and third. Adds to the peril? Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I want to do that. It's just an idea I have. Oh, we're doing this step again. I've done this. Wait a minute. Glad you said not me because I don't want to suggest it. I mean, suggestions are welcome, with the caveat that I'm under no obligation to take them. If you have ideas for what might make an interesting tournament, let me know. So now that I'm floating the idea of goals that last more than one day, now I'm also floating the idea of goals that last a race, which I guess I kind of had with the button layouts, because those had to be on a very specific race. But it's also nice to be able to independently validate. Yeah, I guess so. Some kind of longer term system would make it feel like a more cohesive event instead of separate individual days. I mean, I guess the scoreboard kind of helps with that too, but Mario 64 Day was way more fun than I thought it would be, honestly. To the point where I want to play way more Mario 64 again. I'm liking the pacifism challenge that I'm now in the middle of. I want to finish that up, and then I have ideas for other challenges that I very specifically did not look up if it's possible or not. I'm wondering if, rather than can I beat the game with 70 stars with challenge, if it's better to do which of the 120 stars in the game can I complete with challenge? Because then I'm forced to try all 120 unless I know it's obviously impossible. Like beating up King Babam is impossible in pacifist mode. But my other challenges that I'm thinking of might benefit from that. And I'm absolutely sure that other people have tried what I'm thinking of, have made YouTube videos on them, and I may have even watched them and forgotten. I have watched a lot of Panacoic. Adding a whole bunch of stuff up top here. Alright, so the red cameras have pips on opposite sides. Oh, I saw another YouTuber who builds Lego. And apparently in the Lego community, the pieces with side pips have a different name. They are pieces with studs not on top, or snot. And I hate that name. I'm never going to use it again. So there'll always be cameras, side pips, whatever. The pieces with studs not on top, S-N-O-T. Yeah, no, screw that. Ooh, we get to add some clear pieces. Yeah, so for Mario 64 Day, I've got ideas for more challenges. I do want to do more speed runs. I would like to find an opponent for bingo boards who would be a good stream partner. But it has to be someone who either we are comparable or they don't mind either kicking my butt or losing all the time. Oh wait, I have to put this on the other one first. And I guess if we are unmatched, some sort of handicap mode to make it so that the one of us that loses all the time could occasionally win. Because I don't think it would end up being fun stream if one person just won every single time. And then maybe it could be like an improvement / teaching tool with the handicap lowers and lowers every time they win, so that they have to get better to keep winning. But I don't know. I would have to find someone who's willing to play Mario 64 against me on stream. And then Games with Friends was absolutely great. Played 6 different games. And it was exactly just, you know, like a normal Sunday stream, but extra. I think I cut the VODs for the Sunday streams, or that Sunday stream, pretty well. I ended up... I cut each game at about the point where we decided to play something else, is where that one ended. And then when we finally decided what to play is where the next one started. So there is a little bit cut out that's not on YouTube. It's just us waffling about, like, do we want to play this? How about this? Oh, and then, like, how about Played Up? And then we played Played Up. That's where the VOD starts. So you didn't actually miss anything. I was going to say something. Oh, right. At the end of each of those videos, I took 2 different segments from the end of the stream, where I thank you for watching, and then the ending. And I just tacked them onto the end. So at the end there's a bit of, like, jump cuts, because I use an extremely bare bones editing program. And that's all it can do, is merge 2 files together, so one starts immediately after the other. What? We got other spare things to do? Okay. Set these aside. How's this camera doing? Seems good. Well, a little bit of lag. Okay. Still occasional lag, but... I also created a playlist specifically for that Sundays with Friends extravaganza, where it's just those 6 videos back to back. Which, now that I think about it, having the ending segment 6 times in that video is a little weird, or in that playlist is a little weird. Whatever, deal with it. I mean, nothing much. It's just been extravaganza stuff, or anniversary celebration stuff. Still have that big 5 balloon. I haven't deflated it yet. It's behind me, waiting. Okay, we need an L piece, and then a single pip goes on this face. Tile goes there. We have to do that 4 times. Ominous 5 balloon, yeah. I put that lighter in a drawer where the balloon can't get to it, so hopefully the balloon doesn't figure out how and burn down my apartment. There we go. So these go on the bottoms of this. Then we need to build 4 more things using these, and these. Alright, so the one side of this gets a opaque piece, then there's a clear separator, then another opaque piece off the edge. Do that a bunch of times. Right, and these go on the sides here, like that. Oops. Right, this is still fragile because there's nothing holding the 2 sides together. Alright, and then these go boop, 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 on the bottom here. And there's nothing that connects them together. We just have to add the clear. Okay. That's a little weird, the way that goes together. God damn it. Really, this should go on here now, and then we add this to the whole thing. Except we need to push that in. Okay. No, never mind. The way I said to do it is stupid. Alright. Now what do we do with these? Oops. Attach the top of the submarine to it. Okay. Okay. Oh, this one came out. There we go. Make sure everything's in. Last thing I want is to be moving something around and a piece falls out. And then I have to figure out where it goes. Alright. Now I've got 2 of these. They look pretty good. They need bottoms though. Oh good, bag 14. Alright, that's bag 14. They do look sweet. Alright, lots of clear pieces. And lots of grays. I'm doing this times 2 again. Of course. Five by ones. We have a whole lot of 8 by ones. I'm not going to separate the whole bag. Just what I notice as I'm looking for 5 by ones. So 3 by ones. Here's one. Oops. Here's the other. Okay. Step 371 looks very familiar. Like this is the exact same thing I did for the top of the ship. The top of the nacelle. And very well might be. Alright, a blue 2 by 1 and then a curved 3 by 1. We have some long pieces that we can build on. Alright, all these curves are pissing me off. All these 3 by 2 curves. There, look how much neater that is now. Alright, so we've got those. Some 8 by 1s. And ice blue single pips. round corners. And a tan tile. Go. Then we need 4 more of these. And some curved 3x2s. Go. Right, more of them. Sure. All right, there's that one. That one. Okay, so now we take 3x3. Some 3x1s in the center. Light blues. And the concave curve 3x1s. And the gray ramp. Let's go here. Okay. Making a 6x3. Two of these blue with side pips. then a bunch of these angled ice blue. This feels very familiar. I did this last week. Make sure everything's lined up. And then a pattern of these burnt orange 4x1s. Okay, then we need these U-shaped tan pieces and 2 3x1s in each. And the bottom corners. Okay, so I know this isn't exactly the same build because remember this here being a 2x1 that I couldn't quite get the angle perfect on until I snapped like a tile on top or something. Alright, so then this 4x1 half plate, half tile goes there. And then these 2x2 curves go here. And 1x3 curves go here. There we go. I have the placement of one of those wrong. This 1x4. Come on. I've screwed this up right good. There we go. This went here. This one goes here. There we go. That's better. All right. So those go on like that. So 3 more here. 3x1 tile. More on the other side. Alright. Alright, so we've got to put your boot pieces in the bottom of all these. And then add these wedges on the right ones. These fit in here. And here. And I presume because we're out of pieces that they just go on the bottom. Yep. No stickers on the bottom. 3 stickers on the top, no stickers on the bottom. There it goes. Okay, and then the hole in the bottom there. You can barely see it, but the long rods, the flagpoles, are in there. Actually, can I? Kind of helps. Those flagpoles there will clip onto the drive section. But not yet. What are we doing here? Bag number 15. The bag with all the bright red pieces in it. Alright, so again, we're doing that thing in the colors of Lego's oil company. I have no idea what this even is. Is this for like the rear of the nacelles? Probably. Something I've never noticed. It's a lot of small pieces. Okay, and then the red 2x1s. There we go. Oh, all the left pointed curved ramps are in the mini bag, while the right pointed ones are in the big bag. But we've got to put them on 2x1s first. Then these go on the sides. And the top gets 2 more 2x1s. Oh wow, I missed a whole lot of chat. Hi, Destiny. How are you? Never guess what you did. What did Destiny buy? Almost wrapped up, warm and ready to get cozy for the evening. Nice. Yeah, I ain't reading all that. What did Destiny, whatever. Family Feud for the SNES. No, you gotta guess the whole acronym? Okay. In that case, I'll hold off my guesses for like 12 days until Pug figures out what that whole thing means. Alright, we've got a lot of these barrels. By a lot, I mean exactly 8. And these go... Oh, we have to... You go on the bottoms of these. Text here says, this is the first time these rounded Lego elements, these curved 4x1s, first time these rounded Lego elements appear in transparent red as part of the Warp Engine's glowing red Bussard collectors. Oh right, this is the front. What did Destiny purchase? It's already scrolled off the top of my chat, so I can't help you. There we go. Oh, you didn't need to repost it. I just stopped caring. No offense or anything, but I'm not guessing. Only building one of these? No, it should still be 2 of them, right? Yeah. I need 2 stickers for each of these, though. Zooming way in. I'll come back to it, champ. Alright, so my first guess stands. Family Feud for the SNES. What did Destiny purchase before he found income and before he found something and needed to sell some manure? Why are you selling manure? Family Feud. The first hint shall be is a sequel. Second entry in the series. Okay. Is he's financially irresponsible and needs to stop spending money. Okay. Second in a series. Halo 2, even though you already have the other collections. Financially irresponsible, you said. Man, putting this on a curved piece is going to be hard. That centering this on a curved piece is going to be hard. I guess I should do it like this. Now I can't tell if it's centered. Well, that's where that's going. That's almost good. You don't need the multiplayer pack. You don't need to buy it. Rogue Legacy 2, which is not a physical game, so you probably wouldn't have gone. Well, it might be. There might be a physical version, but Slay the Spire 2, even though it's not out yet. Okay, saved it. This. I'm gonna zoom out so you can see it, because I'm not gonna do it centered here. Is that correct? Was it Rogue Legacy 2? Someone isn't happy with this. But doesn't want to destroy the sticker. There we go. Okay. No, they don't give you bonus stickers. That's a lot better. There we go. This one's fun. You know someone who's in the credits of the game. I didn't know you knew John Rogue Legacy. Rogue Legacy 1 is fun. I played a lot of it. Did not play as much Rogue Legacy 2, but I think it's because it came out around the same time as other games I wanted to play. I remember enjoying it, though. Alright, 2 more stickers. The problem is, since it's a curved piece, when I first set something down, it's only down by like a point, so it'll rotate on it. Like that. That'll work. One of the original playtesters for the game. Attempt to get Wander Stop. Isn't the Steam sale ending soon? Or is it over now? That looks fine. Yeah, but you're looking from over an ocean away. I'm looking up close. That's perfect. Alright. 100%. Huh. I think Wander Stop is also on my wish list. I don't think I picked it up. There are too many games that I don't have time to play. So I think I just let it go. Okay, so now I have to build these. That's the good one. That's the fine one. Alright. So this is the good one. Oh, this one doesn't need decals. Fine. Sorry, decals. Is that how you pronounce it over there? Or is that just a Canadian thing and not a British thing? Oh, I can zoom out again. Sorry. The pronunciation of decal versus decal. D-E-C-A-L. Is that also a British thing? How do you pronounce it? Decal? That's neither of what I said. Decal, okay. Americans pronounce it decal. Canadians pronounce it decal, as if there's a K in there. I would pronounce not pronounce it decal. Okay, so that is a Canadian and not a British thing, or at least not a pug thing. So now that that's in, wait, are those the front or those the rear? I don't remember. It's a pug thing. I'm not a car man. Well, it's just another word for sticker, so I don't know that it's a car thing, but maybe. Level editing all the time? Okay. Okay, so these go. Just go on here. Why are we adding them after we did the hard part of sliding that thing in? I'm adding them on the wrong side. Although I bet they're symmetrical and it wouldn't have mattered. Yep, that's what I thought. And then what is this? There's an extra piece of plate to cover this. Okay. Sure. Starfleet insignia. Now we don't have pieces to put them on. Oh, they're clip pieces too, so... I guess I'm holding them by hand instead of clipping them onto something. Okay. It should go on like this and not 90 degrees, right? Yeah. Perfect. Where's the other? Oh, I didn't take it off the thing yet. Imagining the fun of doing this whole build wrong. Imagine putting the Starfleet insignia on it at like 11 degrees and off center. Oh, just like, you know, slap that thing on like that. You can't see that. It's too zoomed out. It's, you know, bam. It's right there. Perfect. There's a meme on... I don't browse Reddit, my brother does. He notified me of a meme on the the Lego subreddit. Whenever a new build comes out, someone instead builds the Millennium Falcon. And just posts it next to the box and says, I don't think I did it right. I'm hoping that by now somebody's already made the Enterprise into the Millennium Falcon. Or vice versa. But there have been like, here's the free Easter kit they gave me because I bought stuff. I don't think it looks right. And it's the Millennium Falcon. With like bunny ears and Easter eggs as the essential ship parts. Alright, and then these go on the sides. And then put them on finally. Alright. How does this look? Yeah, that's doing fine now. Okay, I guess it just had a low battery or something. I don't know. We have a starship. Okay. When this is built and on a shelf, which way will it face the camera? I don't know. You're not going to notice this sticker. Do they give any indication? I mean, I have a guess as to how to put it on. Nope, that's the end of the book. Great. Oh, this shouldn't be here. That was a bonus piece because I was trying to do something cool. This. Snaps in like that. And now that it only has one, I've forgotten the word. One nacelle. Just spins in circles. Alright, there we go. I like the reflection of the light on that. Alright. Did you do the circle bit yet? The saucer section? The part that goes here? That's the entire second book. So I'm one book done. That was bag 15 of, I think, 30, so we're halfway done. And 7:30. I can probably start it. Alright. I'm gonna take a quick break, like 1 or 2 minutes. The hard part's done. This is just a circle. Yes! And building a circle out of square bricks is an absolutely easy thing to do. I'm gonna put this somewhere. I'm gonna clear out this shelf, put this there, and I'll be back. Actually, I'll take a full 3-minute break. So I'll be back in 3 minutes. Stick around. Hi, I'm back. I would have been back a whole lot sooner if I didn't keep dropping things. I luckily didn't drop any Lego, but I dropped some movies. Then I dropped the stickers that were up here, that are back up here. Put those there. That one there. There we go. Okay, is that even visible? No. The Enterprise is mostly visible on this scene. I also had to... I realized, so the lighting for these panels is a small LED light that's designed for like a jeweler's case to be shining down on the jewelry, make it look nice, bright and shiny. But it's on the bottom, shining up at the background. And for these two, the blue one, I don't have a good angle of the blue one. For the blue one up here and the red one here, actually for all of them, I centered the light in the middle of the shelf pointing up, and then figured I'd put things around it. Turns out that gives you not a lot of room to put things around it. So I had, on these 6, because they were easy to get to, I moved the light to the side and now it's shining up at an angle, which I think looks nice, and doesn't reflect into the camera, so that's great. I realized I hadn't done that over here, so I'm like, great, I'll move everything off, and I can't fit the Enterprise there with the light in the way, so I get the tape up and put it back down, and yeah. So that's what took so long. I also meant to get the next bag and prep the next book, because we just have the back cover here. Here's my other book. Lego Enterprise 2. There it is. And I want page fit. And let's get rid of this tab. And set, oh, what is that? You can go away. Set that to be this, so it'll automatically happen. All right. What do we do, book? That's a big thing we're making. I guess that makes sense. But that looks gigantic. Let's get bag 16. We're probably just doing bag 16. I'm a little disappointed that we don't immediately start with the minifig, because we have 4 of the 9 of them. I presume they're saving the captain for last. But, like, now would be a good time to have Data. We already have Geordi. We got Riker with his hard-to-manage trombone. I added an extra piece to the stand to actually make it stand up. And then I said, screw this, and just clipped it to the thing. You have 2 mini bags here. Riker and his hard-to-manage trombone sound surprisingly dirty. A little bit, yeah. Alright. Lots of long pieces. Get the big ones out of the way here. There we go. Step 1 done. Oh, we're back to step 1. We're not on step 300 and something. Sorry. I jumped the gun there. Step 1 done. I should switch back to this scene. Zoom in a bit. Step 2 done. At this pace, we're going to be done by the end of the day. Whoop. Step 3 done. Alright, a 3x1, a 6x1, and a tan 1x1. I presume it's not having us do 2 of these because the other one is going to be flipped horizontally. And also its pieces are probably in another bag or something, I don't know. Actually, it could be in here, but... L piece. Alright, then this one goes here. And a 6x1. You know, I zoomed in so you could see it, and now it barely, it does not fit. I guess I could do it like this. There, now it fits on camera. We're still going though. Oh, now we put a whole lot of pieces on. Alright, let's zoom out again. Actually, I'll keep zoomed in and I'll just not have the whole thing on at once. Alright, so starting from this side, we've got 2 gray 3x1s, 10 L, 2 tan bricks with side pips facing away from me, so you can't tell unless you look at the inventory. A dark gray 4x1, one of these very long, what is this, 16? Yeah, 16x1. Normal 4x2 brick. A tiny bar of gray. Two black 4x1s with side pips facing me. Blue 2x1 and 2 red 2x1s. The red ones have side pips facing both ways. Then we come back. And stack up a thing, put it there. Alright, we need another 6x1 and vertical 1x1. And we cover up all the pretty colors we just put. A 5x1? Yep, okay. Two 3x3s. Which makes me now ask why this is a half plate, half tile, and not just a full 2x2, but you know, Lego team knows better than I do. Alright, and over at this end we need where are the L bricks? Oh, I literally just could not see them. L brick goes on the end. We've got this double high, double plates, and then a normal gray 2x1, an L, a tan 2x1 with a plus hole, 2 more long uns, a dark gray 1x4, and then back to the middle for another brick. Yes. Next. Alright, more assemblies. Start with dark gray. Go. Oh. This seems like it might be the mounting section for where... Is that all it's going to be held in by? Maybe. Maybe this is where it joins the drive section, because it'll like angle in. I don't know. That's a guess. Over here, need another L, and another gray iron bar. All right, tile time. Maybe that was a half plate, half tile because these 3 were already here. That makes sense. And we come back with white 2x2s that have pips on both sides. There it goes. Okay, the tin ones don't have pips on both sides, just on one side. And then the gray ones also have pips on one side, but they're facing the other way. And what the heck is this? We're constructing a brick that is exactly the same size, but with no pips. Absolutely. Something vertical. Oh, the gray ones also have pips on the sides. Okay. I'm building another one of these that has no pips. Up. Okay. Then this goes along here. Hold those together. A red pip here. And a red one here. What? Okay, so lay this down like this. And this goes like this. Okay, so now it's symmetrical on that side. That makes sense. Speaking of symmetrical, okay, that's the end of the bag. How big is bag 17? And what time is it? It's 8:05. It doesn't matter how big bag 17 is, I'm done. Okay, so we've got the drive section complete. God damn it, I dropped a sticker again. This looks great. And then we also have, oh, there we go. We also have this, which I have no idea how much of the saucer section this is. Okay, actually. So we've got the holes on top here. I'm gonna zoom out. We have this one that something will like slot into and then go this way. And then we also have on the front here those tabs. And those match up with this here. If I do this piece slotting into there and these two tabs like this. So at the very least, it's this big. But I don't know how much further this goes. And the saucer section is wider than it is long. So it goes to here, but it's gonna go to like here, which you have no context for. You can't see what I'm doing. This is gonna be big, I think. but at least I can store it like this, and I don't just have this extra section that I have to set off aside. All right. That's gonna do it for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Do appreciate it. I've been Fatal Oasis. I stream 4 days a week here on twitch.tv/Fatal Oasis. And I upload all my VODs to youtube.com/@Fatal Oasis, probably the day of the stream, with rare exceptions. Coming up on stream. On Wednesday, I'm playing The Seance of Blake Manor, which is a detective game, it's a puzzle game, and that's all I know. So I'm expecting something along the lines of The Obra Dinn or Duck Detective. I've played Duck Detective on stream, I haven't played The Obra Dinn on stream, but The Obra Dinn's a great game. One of the few puzzle games where I played it twice, even though I knew a lot of the stuff. Cobalt Core on Friday. That's a fantastic roguelike RPG, not an RPG, roguelike space battler, turn-based, where you have to line up your ship to their weak spots, line up your gun to their weak spots, and dodge their bullets so that they don't hit your weak spots as you're playing these cards. It's great. Sunday with Friends, I forgot to put a poll up yesterday. I have to remember to do that. Okay. I need to put a poll up so we can figure out what game we're playing. And more Building Lego Enterprise D on Monday next week. Thank you again for watching. I do appreciate it. I'll see everyone later. Have a good one.